Have you ever wondered what brings us the most joy in life? Is it receiving or is it giving? Let's journey to a bustling town named Harmonyville, home to a small girl with a big heart named Maya. In the heart of this town, Maya lived with her loving parents, Mr. and Mrs. Anderson, who unfailingly spread their love and compassion to everyone they encountered. Their altruistic gestures were not lost on young Maya, who admired their dedication to helping those in need. One sunny morning, as Maya watched her parents prepare breakfast for an elderly couple in their neighborhood, an idea sparked in her mind. A wonderful, heartwarming idea. She decided to plan a surprise party, a grand celebration of her parents' love and devotion. A surprise party that would not only make her parents happy, but would also spread the joy of giving throughout Harmonyville. With this idea, Maya was on cloud 9. She invited everyone, friends, neighbors, and even those who had once been strangers, but had been touched by her parents' kindness. She planned this surprise with unbounded zest, making sure every detail was perfect, from the decorations to the refreshments, all tailored to her parents' favorites. As the day of the surprise party approached, Maya's excitement was palpable. There was a twinkle in her eyes, a constant smile on her face, and a skip in her steps. She watched as guests arrived one by one, bearing gifts and sharing her excitement. The air was thick with love and anticipation, and Maya could hardly contain her joy. The love Maya had for her parents and the love her parents had for their community had inspired this beautiful idea. And as she watched the party unfold, she understood that giving, just like her parents had been doing all along, was an act of love that brought immense joy. The joy of giving was indeed the highest manifestation of love. It radiated warmth, brought people together, and fostered a happy community. And so, Maya began her secret mission, her heart filled with love and anticipation. The joy of planning a surprise is like a thrilling roller coaster ride, isn't it? Imagine our little Maya, her heart fluttering with excitement as she embarked on an adventure of love and appreciation. She started by making a list of everyone who had been touched by the kindness of Mr. and Mrs. Anderson. Friends, neighbors, and even strangers who had once been beneficiaries of their selfless acts, all found a place on Maya's list. Each one of them was invited with a heartfelt note, thanking them for being part of her parents' journey of love. Next came the fun part, decorations. Maya wanted everything to be perfect. She spent her afternoons imagining the party, sketching out where the balloons would go, what color streamers would adorn the walls, and where the fairy lights would twinkle. She chose her parents' favorite colors, a delicate blend of lavender and mint green to set the theme. Planning the refreshments was yet another exciting chapter in Maya's surprise party book. She wanted to serve all of her parents' favorite treats, from Mrs. Anderson's love for strawberry cupcakes to Mr. Anderson's fondness for chocolate chip cookies. Maya made sure to include everything. As she watched her plan take shape, a sense of fulfillment washed over her. Each day brought her one step closer to her goal. The excitement was building up, just like the anticipation one feels before the roller coaster takes its thrilling plunge. Maya would often find herself daydreaming, picturing the look of surprise and happiness on her parents' faces. She imagined their eyes twinkling with joy, their hearts swelling with pride and love, and each time she did, a warm smile would spread across her face, lighting up her eyes with anticipation. As the day of the party approached, Maya could hardly contain her enthusiasm. She was buzzing with excitement, eager to see her meticulous planning come to life. And above all, she was thrilled to see the joy her surprise would bring to her parents' faces. The day had finally arrived, and Harmonyville was buzzing with anticipation. The sun was shining brightly, casting a beautiful glow on the town. Friends, neighbors, and acquaintances from all corners of Harmonyville started trickling in, carrying gifts wrapped in colorful papers and ribbons. Their faces were lit with excitement and anticipation, their smiles as warm as the summer sun. The moment of surprise was upon them. Mr. and Mrs. Anderson walked into the venue, their eyes widened with astonishment. They looked around, taking in the sea of familiar faces, the decorations adorning the room, the love and affection that was almost tangible. A gasp escaped Mrs. Anderson's lips. Her hand flew to her heart, while Mr. Anderson stood there, a look of pure surprise etched on his face. The room was filled with laughter and chatter, the air vibrating with joy and happiness. Friends and neighbors approached the couple, expressing their admiration and gratitude. Stories about the Andersons' kindness and compassion echoed through the room, painting a beautiful picture of a couple whose love had touched so many lives. Then, there was Maya. She stood watching the scene unfold, her heart pounding with excitement. She had done it. She had managed to surprise her parents and show them just how much they were loved and appreciated. With a broad smile, she rushed towards her parents and flung her arms around them. The room fell silent as the Andersons wrapped their arms around their daughter, their eyes glistening with unshed tears. The party continued, filled with laughter, stories, and shared memories. The room was filled with warmth and love, a testament to the Andersons' impact on their community. It was a celebration of love, of giving, of the joy that comes from helping others. In that moment, the power of giving was palpable, filling the room with love and warmth. The feeling was contagious, spreading from person to person, leaving no heart untouched. It was a day Harmonyville would remember, a day that embodied the spirit of giving and love. As the party went on, something remarkable unfolded. Friends, neighbors, and even strangers began sharing stories about the Andersons. Each tale was a testament to their acts of kindness, their unwavering love for the community, and the countless lives they'd touched. There were stories of comforting words, hot meals, and open hearts. As each story unfolded, the room filled with laughter, tears, and a sense of unity that was palpable. Listening to these stories, Maya's heart swelled with pride and joy. She realized that the joy her parents derived from giving wasn't just about the act itself. It was about the connections they forged, the smiles they instigated, and the community they nurtured. The joy of giving, she discovered, was indeed the highest form of love, a way of bringing people together and fostering happiness in a way nothing else could. Maya realized that the joy of giving was indeed the highest form of love, a lesson she and her parents would carry forward, inspiring others to do the same.